Hey guys, it's Helen Hartsmith here again from the Heart of the Witch's Path YouTube channel, here to record my video response for the 2018 YouTube Pagan Challenge. This is for the letter F. So when I thought about F, I had to kind of think for a little bit about F. What is witchy and F for me? And then it finally hit me. So let's talk about food magic, shall we? You know, as a witch, in doing spell work, the big items that come to mind when working spell work, when it comes to correspondences, is of course things like herbs, essential oils, stones, colors, things like that. And it took me a long time in my practice to realize, hey, food has a place in my practice. I don't necessarily consider myself a kitchen witch, but I was first brought to think about food and spell work by one of my coven sisters who happens to be a nutritionalist. And she did an entire class for us talking about food and its correspondences and how to work food magic, how to work kitchen witch magic and things like that. And so it kind of opened up like a whole other realm of thought and understanding for me in my practice and how I viewed things. Another kind of interesting perspective that I witnessed was there is a company called Cucina Aurora that's based out east, and it's run by a lovely person named Dawn. I haven't met her, but she does have some videos on YouTube that you can check out. And she has a line of infused olive oils that you use for cooking. And on a video that I was watching about her, she was talking about how the first ingredient on each of her labels is love, because she works magic into the production of this product that she in turn cooks with. She does a lot of cooking demos and things like that. And she has other products like risotto mixes and things like that. And one of my coven sisters has actually seen the infused olive oils for sale in her local grocery store. So, you know, that's really cool. We're in the Midwest, so that means that Dawn's products are reaching out from the Northeast area. So that's exciting for me. So anyhow, food magic and food correspondences, it's something that I'm trying to be more aware of, and something that I'm trying to work intent into as I cook. Cooking is a perfect place and time to work magic, especially if you're like me and you have a roommate who has gone back to college, and when you cook with intent that she has clear insight to, you know, study hard and retain the knowledge that she needs to have for her classes. And so those are some different kinds of intent. And so, as some of you know, if you watch the channel, I believe my C video was all about correspondences and how I'd had the idea of how to kind of put together my correspondences. I've been working on it. I'm not completely done, and I'm not necessarily completely happy with what I've got going on. But it's kind of a work in process, and I like where it's going. So I have this little 3-ring binder here, little small size that I like. And so I've been working on my correspondences and have been putting them in here, kind of organizing them and making them work well for me. And for right now, I'm just using some little Post-its to kind of divide them. But I'm liking it so far. And amongst this book, I have my food correspondences. And so this is something that you can easily enough Google something to start off with. If you're not necessarily working yet with food in a magical context, you can do a Google search and you can find lists like this that have been set up by other folks. And you can start working with that. And as you start working, be aware and listen to the food as you're working with it, the different ingredients as you work with it. And they might tell you that they want to work in a different capacity when it comes to magical intent. So just kind of go into a practice like that with that kind of a knowledge that, okay, yeah, somebody said that I could use oregano for money, but oregano told me that it wants to work with prophetic dreams. And so you got to go with what the item tells you that it wants to work with you on, because you can't force that kind of a relationship. So my list here, I actually have it broken up into categories, so to speak. So I have a baked goods and grains category. And so like brownies are for love. How many times have you baked brownies for your boyfriend or girlfriend? Come on, you can be honest with me. And then we've got fruits and vegetables. Those are lovely ingredients to cook with. And then there's a nuts section. There's a dairy, eggs, and meat, which, you know, I don't necessarily work with all of that at this point in time, but it's okay. And then there's a beverages section too, with both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. So that's kind of fun. And then there's other ingredients and miscellaneous foods. So for instance, apple cider vinegar is all about healing. How many times have we talked about Honegar for health on this channel? Definitely. And then olive oil is all about spirituality. So this is definitely some work that I think if you like cooking just in general and you're a witch and wanting to work spell work, then why not work with food magic and use that to your advantage? Kind of makes sense, and it's a no-brainer for me. So there you have it. My video response for the letter F for the 2018 YouTube Pagan Challenge. If you enjoyed this video or learned something from it, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel and come back and see what else is happening here. There's lots of exciting stuff all the time. So thanks for watching. Thanks for walking the path for a little while with me, and be sure to check me on Instagram and put a comment below on, do you use food magic? If you do, I'd like to know how, where, why, whatever you want to share. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Blessed be.